Today I want to show you my go-to spot for basic veggies and hemp. The yield here is pretty decent, averaging around 70 corn, 35 carrots, 70 potatoes, 20 red meat and 1100 fiber in just 20 minutes. It's also pretty close to the settlement in Everfall and not too crowded because it's not the prime spot, but this makes it even better. You usually do not have much competition and can harvest all the time without many interruptions. I'll be going over requirements, possible drops in pricing, routing and how to optimize it even further. So, if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. More info on how you can support me and what to expect from this channel at the very end. Anyway, let's get right into it. The requirements are pretty simple. You need a sickle and around level 25 for uninterrupted farming. Enemies here are level 15, meaning they will mostly ignore you while you harvest. I would also highly advise investing in at least steel gathering tools with the 14% more yield perk. And the higher our gathering speed is, the better, since we are going through a lot of possible nodes. You also do not really need luck here, since we are only able to get rare drops from hemp. I did however use a cooked corn for 1000 luck and proficiency boosters for 5% more yield. So next up is what we can gather here and what it goes for. Everything in this table is calculated here with the lowest possible value so you don't feel scammed. And we are still averaging around 900 gold per 20 minutes. The main nodes on the spot are corn, carrots and potatoes as well as hemp. Corn, carrots and potatoes usually go for around 2 to 5 gold per piece depending on the day and location. And the fiber moves for around 0.4 gold. So I craft linen and satin out of it to get those cells much faster. A good possible way to sell veggies fast is to craft recovery food and buff food. Those sell incredibly well, especially when the zones are experiencing a lot of PvP and battles around the fort. People do not want to gather much during those times, and they throw in that extra buck just to have an edge in those battles. Other stuff that you can gather here is red meat from cows, pork from pigs, and poultry from turkeys. A notable rare drop are the eggs from turkeys. They sell for around 10 gold per egg, so do not undervalue those. It's south of the Everfall settlement, and since the initial launch crowd moved on to other zones, it became pretty viable. It's split into multiple sections. The red one is for the hemp and the turquoise one is for the veggies. I usually just run around the place and gather everything that I can spot. Not much to it, but that's the best way to do it, because other players come around and harvest those hemp bushes sometimes. I like to stay close to the farm so I can always gather those veggies. The veggie spot is split into 3 sections. Upper one is for corn and cow spawns, the middle one is for potatoes and pigs, and the lower one is for carrots. You can also gather crates here that contain salt and I think milk, but I'm not sure honestly. They have a lengthy cooldown of 1 hour, so I didn't get to gather them that often. As for optimization, like I said, it's best to keep your toes around the farm. Better tools and zone specific gathering speed cards are a great way to boost your yield even further. Another expensive thing you can do is to grab harvesting gear that boosts your harvesting luck even further. And a harvesting bag for a soft generation and more encumbrance or less weight generated by harvesting goods is always a good idea. So, what about my channel? My channel focuses mainly on quick guides for games I play, mostly MMORPGs and RPGs, but I also like to do first impression videos for MMORPGs and different RPGs, so there is some variety here. The main games I cover on my channel are New World and Last Epoch, but I also do some overview videos and analysis videos for MMORPGs that come out in the near future. So, if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, that's all I have for you for now. See you next time and bye.